Thousands of tombs of veterans have never had an American flag placed graveside. That's until now. Lance Edwards introduces us to Roll Call. It's a volunteer program with the goal to make sure every deceased veteran is honored and remembered on national holidays.
How do you spend July 4th? A day reserved to remember the moment in history that our nation became the land of the free.
Freedom doesn't always come free. It's a sacrifice for someone. So it's our job to honor those that have fallen and be that sacrifice for them here.
Fireworks mimic military conflicts, but it's the sacrifices, the true cost for freedom, that are too often forgotten each Independence Day.
There's a tremendous opportunity for Americans to honor the soldiers who've given their ultimate sacrifice and fallen on behalf of our nation.
Which is exactly why the Texas Fallen Heroes Memorial created Roll Call. Whitney Wallace is one of several volunteers forming a database to mark the grave plots of every veteran who has ever served our nation.
There's so many that aren't even identified in the cemeteries, and there's a lot of people who don't even have families here to bring a flag to their grave. They're from other cities or states, so it's important for us to all step together and go and put these flags out in memory of them.
Before this program takes off coast to coast, Wallace and men like Larry C. Dickerson want every grave at home in Jasper County to be located first.
200 years from now, people will know that my daddy he fought for his country, and he was a very strong patriot.
Remembrance, a process that's going to need participation from every small community across America. Guys like Ben Hancock, who have taken the time to study his ancestors.
This grave here is Mr. Hardy Allen Hancock. He was my great uncle, my grandfather's brother. He served in World War II. He was the oldest enlisted soldier in Jasper County.
My daddy served in World War II. He was in the Army Air Corps. Anybody that knows him will tell you my daddy was one of the funniest people you ever met in your life.
More than 22 million men and women have served in the military. And without historians, proud outspoken family members, even cemetery directors, it will be a challenge to locate the graves of every veteran.
The family didn't know to put a marker down, or the funeral home didn't do their job and fill out the free paperwork.
Every obstacle is minor. Placing an American flag on the left side of every headstone isn't just a symbol, it's a promise.
We are honoring these families when there's no one else doing it, so it's very emotional.
A promise that every name written down, recorded in an online directory, or one day uploaded to an app is always remembered and never forgotten.
So if you would like to pitch in or become a volunteer and help us walk these cemeteries and gather the information, just reach out to us and we can get you on the list.
Enlist your name to ensure that Roll Call one day achieves its goal, that no deceased veteran ever spends a national holiday alone and without a salute.
If we don't value our soldiers and honor them, and we don't create camaraderie around them, then they're not gonna protect our freedom, and then we won't have the liberties that we truly are vested with, I believe, by God and next by our Constitution today.
In Jasper, Lance Edwards, 12 News.
More than 2,000 veterans have been located in cemeteries in both Jasper and Buna. If you would like to volunteer and search for veterans in your community, you can contact the Texas Fallen Heroes Memorial or simply message Lance Edwards on Facebook.